For your games here with OverBattle.
Nice. Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
So this one is OverBattle the All War. It's set in space where we're trying to control our planets, our moons, and our asteroids. And the more ground I can support, the higher my economy. More economy, more parts I can buy.
Okay.
So every unit is symmetrical. Each faction is symmetrical in terms of what they have, how it plays. But we have one asymmetrical game player. And so their gameplay is going to be different from everyone else at the table.
Okay.
In a 3 to 4 player experience, one of those, the red faction, is going to play with you against me. He's going to play with me against you. At some point in the game, he's going to turn against all of us. So we know it's coming. We need his help early to win the war. But we know it's coming. It's going to cause us all some heartache at the end. So can we work together cooperatively while still being in a state of war? That's what OverBattle the All War is all about.
Okay. So how long is the demo?
Demo depends. I'll tell you how long the game is. The game's about an hour a player.
Okay, hour player.
You play 2 players 2 hours, 4 players 4 hours.
Okay.
And then we do have the ability to span across to a second table. You'd actually move units through a wormhole, back and forth. There's a wormhole here between 2 different tables, and now we play as teams. You'd have a team of yellow on both sides, a team of blue on both tables, and that only adds an hour to the overall gameplay. So
Crazy.
you get 8 players in 5 hours.
Okay, so this is the fantasy version, huh?
This is the fantasy version. This one's going to kickstart in 2023.
2023, okay.
It takes the OverBattle mechanics. It takes some of the movements and the engagement and puts it into a fantasy setting. And then we have terrain. We have raised terrain.
Raised terrain.
So now with the terrain, the raise and fall, if your cannon's up high, it's going to be able to shoot a lot farther than if he's down in the valley, type of thing. So it adds to the thematics and the gameplay of the units themselves.
Nice.
This one will kickstart in 2023. This one's available now on our Facebook shop and on our eBay store.
Okay, like is it like a quick demo we can do?
Quick demo. I'll show you. Yeah, we could do a quick demo. Let me show you how this works.
So I'm seeing brown, yellow, blue, and red. Like you say, red is the turncoats.
Red's the turncoats.
Okay.
Yeah.
So players can play as the blue
Or the red.
Blue or the red. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You have to play as the blue or the red.
Okay, so no matter what, you're going to be the turncoats if you're red, though.
Yeah,
Okay,
correct.
okay, crazy.
Yeah. Here we have some units. We have a 3-dimensional combat system where.
Nice. I was thinking about that.
Regular war, if we had a fighter and an infantry unit in a board game, it's flat because it's a board game. Right?
Yeah.
Well, in the real world, the fighter would come down on that guy and come down and make a strafing thing, and the guy's just not going to sit there. He or she's going to hide. They're going to get in a foxhole. They're going to run into a building or whatever.
Okay.
So what we've done is we've taken normal combat and said, okay, that plane's going to come up high. He's going to get a +1 on his attack, and he's going to come down on these guys.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to dig into a foxhole. They're going to get a +1 on their defense and get an extra defense roll.
Nice.
Some units, like these great big mechs, a mech can't go hide in your garage.
Yeah.
A mech can't climb a tree, so they're always going to be stuck in the middle. Now here's the key. If they went up high to get a +1 advantage, they can attack the middle but not the bottom.
Okay.
And if someone's dug in to protect themselves, they can attack the middle but not the top. So
Sweet.
through attrition, if these have already been lost in the battle, if he really wants to come after these, he's going to give up his +1 and come down, and now he can reach.
Nice.
Conversely, if on defense, if they really want a shot at that plane, they're going to come out of the foxhole, give up a +1 on defense, and now they can engage at the top.
Cool.
If they chose to stay down low, the attacker declares first. I'm going to stay high, I'm going to keep my +1. Well, I'm going to stay down low, I'm going to keep my +1 on defense. He can't see them. They successfully held their position. He just flies off to somewhere else.
Nice.
So you don't have to resolve the combat to death or to the end and lose your pieces. Sometimes your strategies can win you that round of combat itself.
Cool. All right, so what's that, like we got some positioning ranges against, like, we got 2 through 9 over there?
Yeah, so the same battle we just had here. This guy starts at an 8. When he came up, he gets a +1 to a 9.
Okay, gotcha.
If we had a bunch of units in a battle all at one time, you can spread them out on the board here. And so the battle board operates the exact same way. Here, he would be an 8. These guys would defend at a 4. These two mechs defend themselves at 6 and a 6. So, oops, it would look like that. And then if he decided to not use the system, we still can simulate it here. I'm going to go up high. I'm going to come up to a 9. Well, I'm going to dig in. I'm going to come up to a 5. It's like going down like that. So with lots of units that may be too big to put out here, if we had 15 units all in a battle at one time, and spread them all out on the battle board.
Sweet, sweet. Pretty much fighting over these crystals.
Yeah.
To win. Okay.
Put the crystals down once you earn that spot. So those crystals become your territory control markers. So if this guy were to move into here and take these 2 spots, we're going to put 2 new brown crystals down. So
cool.
Now when we're adding up the crystals to figure out how much economy they have, just look around. And the more land I own, the more planets, moons, and asteroids I control, the more crystals I drop, the bigger my economy.
Nice. And these are some of the cards. Yeah, let me mind going over the cards.
No, sure. The cards. So we've got 16 units and it's symmetrical amongst all of them. And so it's going to give us the attack and defense dice rolls. It's going to tell us how much the card costs, how much the unit costs, how far it can move, and if it has any shields or not. And so each unit has a different profile. And so different profile here. Here he's attacking with 2 8s. He's defending with 1 2. Here this guy's attacking with a 6 and a 4. Completely different rolls. This guy's a 2 and a 4. 6 and a 6. And so this one here, he doesn't attack at all. He's your commander. If you use him in a battle, he's this big large one compared to the small guy here. You use him in a battle, he's going to give a +1 to any of your units. So, but you only have 2 commanders for the whole game. You lose your commanders, they're gone.
Nice.
So it'll break out. All 16 units are represented by 16 different cards.
Nice.
And here's one thing. We can't see it on the camera, but on the back of the cards, there are QR codes for all the units. So on the back of those QR codes, it gives us a strategy guide for each unit.
Nice.
So if you brought out this unit here, and I was worried about it, I could take a peek at my own of the same unit and find out a little bit more information about that unit, a little bit of the pros and cons, without digging out the manual and then tipping my hat that I was worried about what you just deployed. So I can be a little subversive. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm a little worried about what he just brought out. Let me check it out. So got all that in our hands.
Genius.
Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone for your phone. I'm gonna flip it over and just bring in my camera. Take a peek. It's gonna load. We're at the mercy of the speed of the internet here in the convention basement.
A lot of people here.
Yeah. So it's a bomber. That is the bomber. Same unit. And then check this out. So it's the same bomber. I'm going to move him around with my finger.
Ooh. 3D'd out. CAD'd out.
So the strategy guide is going to tell us more about the bomber and how we would use him. But it's all right there. Same card.
Just like Mario 64. Oh, yeah.
So there you have it. That's OverBattle, the All War.
OverBattle, the All War. Fantasy version coming to Kickstarter 2023.
Rise of Kings.
Rise of Kings. Already, man. Nice talking to you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good time.
You too.
Yeah.